Hey everybody, it's WB. It's been a few weeks since I took the time to make a video. I had a lot going on in that time. I've had a birthday, had a molar extracted, and as you can see, I've had a pretty severe haircut. But I wanted to do a quick video, share some information on a product that I really want to like. At this point, it doesn't really appear to be standing up to the test of time. So what we're going to take a look at tonight is the Xenon. It's a combination flashlight and red laser, and again, I really like a lot of aspects of this. It's really compact. Has the flashlight above the red laser down below. Now this is an older model. I've had this thing since 2010 and does not have a quick detach or anything like that, but again, it is a very compact little package. Appears to be all aluminum construction, very sturdy. It does have the little paddle switches to operate it. So again, a nice little package. It appears to be put together well. But in getting into some of the problems I've been having with it recently, first of all, the laser is difficult to keep zeroed. Now, in full disclosure, this has been mounted the entire time to a 7.62 by 39. Originally it was mounted to a SKS, and most recently it was mounted to an M92 AK-47 pistol. So I don't know if the caliber had anything to do with the laser staying zeroed, but the adjustments for the windage and the elevation, I don't know if you can see that, but it adjusts with a screw here for windage and elevation, and there's really nothing to lock it down. So if I'm not mistaken, I think that even just contact with it could turn these enough to get it off zero. And if I'm not mistaken, that's happened just in the carrying case when I had it loaded up, transporting it back and forth. I think it may have come off zero a couple times. Now I will say, when it's working and the laser's zeroed in, it's beautiful. It's really quick target acquisition, and you can really get on target immediately and crank off rounds. I found really most recently with the AK-47 pistol that I'd probably get 15, 20, maybe a few more rounds through it, and then it would be significantly off zero. So since that time, I did try putting some thread lock. I've read some posts on some different forums with people having a similar type of problem, and that's one thing that they suggested. Is I did put some blue thread lock in there, and it's kind of difficult to do that. The screws don't come all the way out, but I did try to get as much thread lock as I could on the actual screws. I loosened them as far as they would go, and then tighten them back up and put them back on zero. The last time I had it at the range, the actual battery compartment, in addition to the laser coming off zero, the actual battery compartment came open on the AK while I was firing the AK-47 pistol, and actually dumped the batteries out on the firing range, which really isn't an ideal situation. Since that time, I have put new batteries in it, and again, the thread lock on the laser, and I have not had a chance to test it out. The reason being is it doesn't work at all anymore. It's got new batteries in it, and as you can see, I'm turning it on and off, and it's doing absolutely nothing. It may be because of the batteries. I have the right type of batteries, but the original ones were lithium, and I did notice that the replacement batteries that I put in there are not lithium. So I will say that that I didn't really expect much. I actually contacted the manufacturer. I bought this back in 2010, and we're in the late part of 2013, so they could have easily told me to go take a hike. I really wasn't expecting them to do anything about it, but I thought I had nothing to lose by contacting them and seeing if there's anything they could suggest as far as troubleshooting it, or if they would be willing to maybe try to fix it or replace it for me. And I will say that on the good side, the customer service was excellent. I sent them an email late one evening detailing the problems I've been having with it, and I had an email in my inbox early the first thing the following morning, basically wanting to find out what was happening. I explained it a little bit further detail, and he said basically just send the thing back to him. And I'm not sure whether they're looking at trying to fix it for me or just replacing it. But either way, again, the customer service has been great. Not a terribly expensive product to begin with. I'm not really looking to pay a lot for optics. My line of thinking is if it costs a significant percentage of what buying another gun would cost, I'm just going to buy another gun and just use the iron sights if I have to. But this was originally somewhere in the mid $65 range. Again, that was back in 2010. I don't know if this exact model is still widely available, but I wouldn't imagine, if it is, I would imagine it'd still be priced similarly. So a lot of nice things to say about this, but again, at this point, it's just not working at all. That may have something to do with the batteries, but that does not overcome the issues that I've had with the laser coming off zero. So that's a full update on this at this point. We'll post a follow-up video just letting you guys know what type of response I got, what they were able to do to correct this, if anything. Just in case you're considering buying this, again, it's a UTG Xenon Flashlight Red Laser Combo. At this point, I would say that I might hold off on purchasing this and look for maybe something that has a better track record. You might want to look at reviews and things like that. I mean, if there's anything similar to this that you're considering purchasing. Again, those are the problems I've had with it, and I'll give you a full update as to how it's resolved ultimately. Thanks for watching.